The death of US Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia has triggered another political debate in an already tense election year. With 30 years behind the bench, Scalia was the court's longest-serving justice. His voting record and ideology had made him popular with conservatives.
Abortion and homosexual sodomy were criminal for 200 years.
But his death has left an equal number of conservatives and liberals in the US's highest court, making 4-4 splits in the hearings very likely. When this happens, a lower court's decision is upheld, and the majority of those courts are dominated by liberal judges. But the replacement of a staunch conservative like Scalia with a liberal judge could affect the orientation of the Supreme Court for years to come. Hours after Scalia's death, President Barack Obama pledged to appoint a justice to replace him and urged the US Senate to confirm his nominee.
I plan to fulfill my constitutional responsibilities to nominate a successor in due time. There will be plenty of time for me to do so and for the Senate to fulfill its responsibility to give that person a fair hearing and a timely vote.
But it was immediately clear that Obama would have a hard time, as Republicans promised to block any nominee he puts forward.
I don't trust Barack Obama on the appointment of Supreme Court justices. We cannot afford to have Scalia replaced by someone like the nominees he's put there in the past.
I think it's up to Mitch McConnell and everybody else to stop it. It's called delay, delay, delay.
If Republicans in the Senate block Obama's nominee, the next president will appoint Scalia's replacement, and candidates in both parties are aware of this.
If any of us needed a reminder of just how important it is to take back the United States Senate and hold on to the White House, just look at the Supreme Court.
Republican candidate Ted Cruz tried to use the issue to his advantage against one of his rivals, saying if Donald Trump is president, he will appoint liberals, because he supported liberals from Jimmy Carter, Hillary Clinton, John Kerry. But Trump punched back right away.
I've never seen anybody that lied as much as Ted Cruz. And he goes around saying he's a Christian.
While Marco Rubio pitched himself as the best choice.
We're going to have an election. There's going to be a new president. I believe it's going to be me. And we're going to look for someone that most resembles Scalia to replace him.
But for that to happen, the Senate has to first hold off Obama's nominee for more than 300 days, which has never happened in US history before.